religion and science is depend on each other. But like religion is based on faith and science is based on proved or trust, this kind of. It's not just based on our opinions. Science had a proof and religion is based on our faith, our beliefs, our trust, this kind of. So in some issues in science it's okay without religion, but in religion cases, some of cases depends on science actually. Like if we do something, it's not in Durga Puja, in Ashtami Puja, our mothers or our aunties, they 108 lotus they give the Durga Ma.
Something like that is.
Yes, but I don't know where is the reason, why is the science between this bag. So and in Navami also is a.
That's a ritual. We are talking about a ritual. Different religions have different rituals. But if you go by the rituals only, you will see that there is a difference between religions. But if you go by the texts of each religion, you will see they are the same. That is the dharma. That's called dharma.
But there is a
you are a human being. What is your dharma? To practice humanity. To practice humanity is your dharma.
Yes.
So for that reason, you don't need an organized religion. That's why this is the difference between dharma and religion. Now say in the Gita there is a line that Sadharme nidhanangshayo paradharma bhayama. Sadharme nidhanangshayo. Practicing your own dharma, if you die, that is also better than practicing some other person's dharma, other creature's dharma. Like if you practice humanity and there your death occurs, that is good. But if you think that no, let me practice animality, death may not occur. But animality, if you start practicing in spite of being a human being, that is your fault. That is your fault. So this humanity, when God has created you as a human being, practice humanity. And that is your religion. And that's why I cited that, we refer to the definition by Albert Einstein. What did I say? My religion consists of a humble admiration of the illimitable superior spirit who reveals himself in the slight details we are able to perceive with our frail and feeble minds, and that deeply emotional conviction of the presence of a superior reasoning power forms my idea of God. There have you seen in this division in Hinduism or Christianity or Islam? Nothing of that sort. Now you understand what in this particular statement religion means?
Yes.
So now explain. Interpret the subject matter in your own way.
I thought that religion means that Christianism, Hinduism is a different. I thought at first that religions means.
Can you be a good scientist without being religious?
No.
Why not?
Because if I do something, so I do for my nation. I do for the things for my nation, people, for the growth, for our country. If I'm not a good, if I don't have the humanity, if I'm not loyal for my country, then I'm not a good scientist.
Yes, you are loyal to your country. And what about the world? What about the samam gunam of the people of the world population? You are good to the Indians. Okay, fine. What about the Pakistanis? What about the Bangladeshis? What about the Americans? Don't you have any responsibility or duty towards them? Do you not need to discharge your duties towards the world population? World population, I'm saying.
Yes.
So you are saying that if you are loyal to your own country only, you are very, very religious. Therein lies the problem. Okay, let me just ask you one thing. E is equal to mc square. Have you heard of this equation? So E is equal to mc square is a very innocent formula. Very innocent formula. And with the help of this formula, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed. Innocent, so innocent. What is there? You are a child knows. E is equal to mc square. Here, what happens? So E stands for energy. E is equal to mc square. M stands for mass. And c stands for velocity of light. So what is there? But with the help of this formula only, the two states were destroyed, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Till there, there is a residual effect of this atom bomb in those areas. So what to say? This particular formula was propounded by Albert Einstein. But Albert Einstein did not, of course, make that bomb.
The others
The
human.
unscrupulous scientists abused that formula. Now this electricity is used to provide us with light. Now an unscrupulous electrician may come and press your body with a live wire. You wriggle to this. You die instantly. So then, think of an electrician. Why has he done this? Because he's intelligence. He has no humanity.
There's no humanity.
That's right, but an electrician with sufficient humanity will do the wiring of the house properly and will provide you with light. And that is the job of a scientist.
To help the whole nation, whole world.
That's why the subject matter has been broached today. So it was surprising that Antika was telling that a scientist or science without religion is all right. How all right, man? You have the immense potential. Think of a huge bodybuilder who has immense potentials. He can break a human being into two parts. But he doesn't do that. Why? Because he is humanity. You are a martial artist. You are a black belter. Now do you go out boxing people here and there? No. Why? Because he is humanity. That's right, you have preserved that skill only for use when it is absolutely necessary. For destruction of evil. For the destruction of evil, not for the destruction of something good. That's right, exactly. And that is why the subject matter is so very important. Scientists, think of the power of a scientist.
Yes.
Now if that scientist starts wielding his power without giving a damn about religion, what will be the consequence?
If he used the power in a bad sense, then the whole of the nation will be changed totally.
Yes.
If
So
he
this
has
much you have
invented-
understood, okay?
Yes.
Okay, now the other part of the subject matter. What is the other part?
Science.
Religion without science is lame. Lame. Now why? Why does religion need science? Religion may proceed on its own. Why does it need the help of science? And if it does not need the help of science, then this particular last part of that statement is wrong. That religion without science is lame. It's not lame. It's able-bodied.
I think it's important because science is based on proved or science is based on faith. So if, in religion cases, it's all over opinions or all over the talks. So in these cases,
Do you think science and religion are two different poles? South pole and North pole? You are talking about science, you are saying that science always asks for proof, evidence. Religion does not need any evidence. Without any evidence, you are ready to do something. We the human beings are not ready to do anything without evidence. We need evidence first. We have seen some religious scientists. Who are they? Here is one religious scientist. We have seen his life. There is a religious scientist, Thakur Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa. We have read about him in Kathamrita. And we have understood that they got the taste of that bliss. You understand? There is imperishable bliss. They were ever joyed, ever happy. In spite of suffering from a disease like cancer, that man was always smiling. He kept on talking. He had cancer in his throat, which prevents a person from talking. But he did the talking even when he was in his deathbed. Is it not surprising? Don't you think that it is evidence enough? It is proof enough? So why are you saying that religion without science is alright?
then it's in these cases, and a monk also is a big example. Maybe they are not so much popular, the normal monk, but they also had this kind of power. Who already everything passed their normal.
So is that not proof enough to you?
It is.
But then how do you say that science is not necessary for religion? Religion does not need science, you are saying. Why do you say that?
Because I think that at first I think that religion is all about the talks. It's not about the proof, and science about the proof.
What does science prove?
Theory, the
Everything. Now, science has proved what is there in the air. Science has proved what is there in the water. Alright? Science has proved this.